I will start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Hey Graham, we have a long way to go. It's a 2-hour, 15-minute run. Oh, I was doing testing because I wanted to make sure I understood everything that was said to me. And I realized, apparently, you can use R2 on certain commands, and it'll act like a double. It'll act like you're pressing your action button. And I'm like, wait, what? Because that's pretty cool. So, the most notable ones is when you're collecting items in first-person view and archery,
I have not been back
because
there in years.
I did it during goblin
Place left
shooting.
to look.
So that's what's going on. But having that knowledge means certain things go by. You can mash certain buttons faster. It's not always a wise idea, especially with QuickTime events,
exactly
but
as I remembered
it's pretty
but it
cool.
wasn't all that different either.
Because that means I can collect the coin from the merchant's cart quicker, I can collect the feather quicker. I may be able to shoot quicker at a Chaka if I'm just... because I want to shoot at him when doing the, when trying to get into the test of chivalry. Because that's just quicker
Two
overall.
odd contraptions guarded the lost treasure. I would have to turn one and see what happened.
Today's goal is just PB and implement what I was told about, so that how I can save a bit of time. And not make any mistakes. So that's a little harder to do.
Hold on, Grandpa. I don't remember this part of the story. Beds hanging from stalactites?
We'll get there, Gwendolyn. Don't worry. No detail in this story will be overlooked. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. As I treaded through the river of rumbling trundles, I feared I knew the source of that deafening wind.
Fart, how'd you get in here?
Nestled beneath a slumbering pile of teeth that
You know,
claws was...
Fabled mirror.
I don't know why he's
Oh,
running at
so
this
you
time.
remember this
I don't
part of the
remember him
story?
running almost
The
ever.
dragons are my favorite.
Do you want to tell this part?
Yes. King Edward sent me, the greatest knight in all of Daventry, on a quest to return his stolen mirror. A gigantic, hulking beast of a dragon was the last thing in my way to...
My way, too. Add a shinier hat to my collection.
Come on, Graham. You can walk faster.
So, the missing handle was booby-trapped? What did you do?
Well, I used my cleverness to outsmart the trap.
The one thing we know how to do. Outsmart traps.
Then I used my cleverness to hide.
I should go through and test a few things, but I won't for now. It's way too early for me to test anything. The run's not dead yet.
Luckily, that half-blinded beast never noticed me in bed.
A dragon's eye must be really hard to pierce with an arrow. An archery lesson hit a hay bale.
It is indeed a feat only for skilled archers.
Oh yeah. No dragon,
Dragon's
suddenly
chains
dragon.
were coiled around a gigantic switch mounted to the cave wall. After he briefly basked in the sun, the narcoleptic dragon went back to snoring.
I probably sleep all day too, if Amira was my only friend.
The only friend is yourself. Wait. Slight late start means I don't have to stop moving. Does it do anything? Not really. Woohoo! Nothing here but a sleeping giant, or sleeping man in the bed. Only my shoes, not my cape. Go, 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 go. I should be good. Yep.
Whoever designed this trap thought they were pretty clever, but I would probably find a way to hit that unreachable switch.
I need this, buddy. Graham, we don't got time for this. We need to take it and leave. Yeah, that's my fault. I forgot if you were on it or not. Shows how much more I have to do with this game. Oh well. I have faith. I have less faith. Oh.
The mirror called out to me.
I'm curious about something. I'll try it later. I'll try it another time, but...
A ridiculous feeding contraption was cobbled together to keep the beast and probably its owner alive.
I'm trying. I'm just button mashing to see if I can get it activated early. I cannot. That's right, move away from the mirror. I still gotta learn that angle for it. Because there's a version where he just steps right off without stopping, and there's a version where he basically falls off. And I want to skip the falling one every time. Can I hit it? Can I not? What's the difference? What can happen? I was close. About here, I think? Yeah, for some reason you don't need to hit the knots, you just need to hit the rope itself and it'll break at the knot every time. I'm glad about that. It's just weird. Okay, the big thing here is don't get caught on beds and close the damn door. It's like right up here. Yep. Oh no, you're here! Ah! Nice. We got it, at
With
least.
the magic mirror safely in my possession, I dreamt of the Daventry I would be rewarded with, and the kingdom it could become.
Woo! I think it's like
In
right
that
around
split
here.
second,
Maybe
I
up
had
here.
3 choices in front of me. Any would clear my path to safety, and all would have rippling consequences.
Yeah, that's right. Go down. I'm about to forget. That's impressive. Splitting right on the 0 mark.
My hands were shaking and my arms could barely grip the rope. But with the last of my strength, I climbed out of the well and headed back to the castle. Ever since the magic mirror returned, its reflections have warned the kingdom of danger, kept our family safe, and it has exposed many troublesome crumbs tangled in my beard.
Yeah. King Edward was so proud that you returned his lost treasure that he made you king. Everyone knows that part. Now, can we get back to that dragon?
Gwendolyn, there's so much more to my stories than dragons. I hope this old cap will be remembered for far more than the action tattered across its brim.
As far as I know, it
the
is.
seams of many hidden adventures. All right, let's get back to the dragon.
Tell me everything. Where can I learn to shoot like that?
A good mentor and practice. This wasn't the first time I went eye to eye with that hideous beast. And while that shot was certainly in self-defense, that arrow was a bit vengeful, I'm afraid. But let's continue
Just a
that
tiny
story
bit.
in the daytime. It's about to get a tad more scary.
Dragons don't scare me, even those with all their eyes. If I
Really?
ever come across that
That's a
dragon,
lot of
I'll finish
eyes.
him off for you. And I'll be known throughout Daventry as Gwendolyn the Brave.
That's quite a that's quite a bold plan. One that requires a steadfast gut and a deft hand.
All right, you two. Grandpa needs to rest. Gwendolyn, it's way past your bedtime.
Sleep well, Grandpa. I'll be back first thing in the morning.
I don't need rest. I'm as spry as I've ever been, though I wouldn't mind a slice of magic fruit.
I want some magic fruit. Can someone get me some magic fruit? I still have a little bit of time saved. It's like we're talking seconds here on that mirror gathering. I know the first tip comes into the chivalry test. The look of confusion on his face.
Guards!
Well, hello, cousin. I'm glad you're finally here. He's been asking about you for days. I had to sit through the same story 5 times.
We got here as fast as we could, and I like Grandpa's stories, especially the ones with dragons.
Ah, yes.
Only the ones with dragons.
Legendary beast he went eye to eye with. I don't know if he forgets I've heard that story before or if he doesn't care, but he loved telling it to anyone that will listen. I'm pretty sure I heard the nursemaids telling his same jokes in the hall.
Have you heard anything the doctors are saying?
Yes, doctors, wizards, magic elves. Grandfather is fine, Gwendolyn. They all say the same thing.
Listen, as long as the
He's
magic
just
elves
old.
are saying it, that's fine.
He still has a few good years left. Look, we're all excited that
We
your
only
family
care about
made
what the magic
trip,
elves
but there's no need to worry. You should get some rest. I'm sure you're scheduled for a full morning of Grandfather's hilarious ramblings.
Oh, I'm also scheduled for the tournament tomorrow.
Ah, yes, the fencing tournament. You'll love it. I'm, of course, favored to win, and will make sure you have the very best seat to view my victory. The
Yeah.
courtyard will be filled with important people and delicious hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, I'm actually competing in the tournament.
How dare you?
I had no idea we were hosting a junior tournament. That's incredible. In that case, I will gladly be there to cheer you on and eat delectable appetizers.
Nope, no junior tournament. I'll be squaring off against you.
I see. Well, perhaps this is the time to stop listening to stories and finally make some of your own. Good night, Gwendolyn.
How
Sleep well.
dare.
Come in, Gwendolyn. You can set those on the nightstand.
Grandma said to take 3 spoonfuls of each.
I'll get to those. No need to fuss over me. Now let's talk
I'm gonna
about
fuss
far
over you.
more important
Just because you
issues,
said not to.
like that fencing tournament. I hear you're competing.
Well, I signed up, but I'm not so sure anymore.
Nonsense. If it's Scott you're worried about, he's no bother. After all, I only learned that you entered after he complained about it all morning. Threatened, I'm guessing. There are many ways to win a duel. I, for one, have always been fond of precision through practice and a deft maneuver or two. Train harder and follow your instincts. Speaking of, that reminds me of a story, one I know you haven't heard before. When I was a much younger lad, before I was a knight, before I'd been to Daventry, and even before I had seen a dragon. It's a tale about a tournament that changed my life. It is a long story, but I shall tell it briefly.
As brief as 2 hours will get you.
Well, Triumph, this looks as good a place as any to camp for the night. Let's rest up. We have a big day tomorrow.
Ah! Triumph always looks disappointed in us when it comes to this part. He's like, God damn it, again. That's fine. It doesn't stop my momentum, it just slows it down slightly. The tree was the big one I wanted to miss, and like the big rock, because that actually stops my momentum for a bit.
After gracefully rappelling down the cliff, I welcomed the sight of an actual road, the first sign of civilization.
You can run faster than that, Graham. Where's your running shoes? I was really hoping Square canceled it, but I think it just hit the hitbox. The hell did I find?
I could have sworn the parade of hopeful knights was scheduled for the next day.
You know,
I
not
should have
Monday.
been with them,
Marching with triumph.
It seemed my first few minutes in Daventry were off to a terrible start.
So, how did you catch up with them?
That's the thing. I did it. I can still hear Kyle and Larry in the background marching along.
Strange tracks blazed a trail through the forest. I wondered what those birds needed a toolbox for.
If we're being honest, I expected to be stopped on the,
Shay,
on
only two
the
left seemed to be a
walls a
small
few
hatchet.
times,
And
but I
now,
wasn't.
Gwendolyn, before you start asking me thousands of questions about that hatchet, I did not go around using it on everything.
Now watch me mess up here. Get out of my way, frog. I gotta go through this in like 2 hours.
Stand
back, you dirty thieves! What?
Oh,
Don't
just a
ask me
boy.
why it's my favorite.
don't know
Just
where he's
is.
from, but it must be hard to pronounce. You know, you should never sneak up on a guy in a dangerous place like... No! What's wrong with your foot? Probably stepped on a spiniferous thornweed. Don't worry, I got just the fix for that. Tell me, is it more of a... Ow! Or a... Oh! Either way, the Merchant of Miracles has got you covered. But it'll cost you. I've risked my neck to forge the most rare, miraculous, mysterious, and oftentimes delicious ingredients. Ah, here it is. I massage this into my skin twice a day, and just look at my little biscuits. Well, now that I've mulled it over, you'd better not. It
Might
stunt
stunt your growth.
Ooh, such exquisite material. Hey. I knew you weren't from around here. Well, you best get going. Nobody likes a late night. Oh, wait. You're stuck here with me. Every bridge in is out, and my shortcut had a few shortcomings. I swear that rock leaped straight out of the water. Now I'm stuck here with no wheel, a lost toolbox, and Mr. Fancy Cakes.
You know, the more I listen to this
Say,
guy, the more
I'll
he
bet a
sounds
fine,
high.
strapping young
Or
man
like,
like you could help me fix up this wheel.
Yeah,
Yep.
on
you
drugs.
help me fix my chariot, and I'll give you a lift to the tournament. Hopefully no
I
one else
swear
notices
that
your
rock leapt right
horrible
out of the
lack
water.
punctuality.
Yes, is a guy on
Oh,
drugs.
How rude. Do you have any questions for me?
No. No questions at all.
That missing wheel had me stumped. I had to go out on a limb to get past the root of the problem.
I
Grandpa,
don't know
your
how I
infamous
feel
puns
like
are not my
doing
favorite.
this
What's the
because...
matter?
Let
You don't
me
like the
rephrase that.
timbre of my voice?
I
You're
don't know
warm up
how
for
I
the
feel like I'm
puns.
faster today than last week, because I do the actual runs like once a week and I practice a bit in certain areas at other points. So that's why I'm just... I hit a wall. That's why I'm just like, I don't know, today feels faster. I know it's going to slow down tremendously after the chivalry test. But, I don't know, today just feels fast. God, that was a lot of steps. I could have walked one extra and it would have decreased it by like 2.
The town square was eerily quiet. Was I the only person in Daventry not?
Yes,
A
you were.
And it smelled. I didn't see any reason why that stale bread wouldn't work for a wheel. I decided to leave some coins for the bread.
Okay, now I just gotta yell at myself. Close the door. Close the door. Close the door. Close the door. I forgot to close the door last time, and it led to such a time loss. Like Manny did too, but like the door not closing was a big one. So yeah, closing the door is very important.
Do I really have to hear the story about how you took forever to tiptoe across that fallen tree again?
Yes, and you will like it.
I guess not.
I thought this might do the trick.
Nice. I'm remembering placements of my cursor
Lovely
now, which
choice,
is good.
Boy. And thank the Yarblesnoose, this bread is beyond stale. Hopefully it didn't pay too much. You have a face that just screams overcharged. I've got just a fix for that, too. We have important tournament business to tend to, and I think
I have
this'll
a
do the
fix
trick.
for your face, is what
I'll
he
just need to
said.
start locking my unicorns up at night. Mr. Fancy Cakes has a nibbling problem. All right, off we go. Oh, wait, before my mind slips, I was able to procure an entrance ticket to the tournament. Since you so graciously found me a wheel, I am more than willing to sell it to you at a reasonably discounted rate. Are you interested?
Oh, sounds good. I love a deal.
So do I, boy, so do I. If I see one, I'll let you know. Here you are. Now, let them see from this meadowland, Mr. Fancy Cakes. It is go time.
Woo!
Mr. Fancy Cakes!
There's stop! I don't know, I think he just reminds me of old
We
cartoons.
sincerely hope you enjoyed your stay in our luxury cabin. Please gather your belongings and watch your head on exit.
Thanks for the hospitality.
I can't
No
move
time
my
to lounge,
jaw.
my boy. Lucky for you, the parade is halted. Another case of a mysterious missing bridge, I imagine. Watch your step. We wouldn't want any tears in that illustrious cape.
No coins.
Bon voyage, Buttercup. Don't forget about us working folk, especially when your pockets are full of riches.
There you go. I have to mash that out in a weird way to make sure I go the right direction since I'm on controller.
It's dangerous.
And the reason why I say that is because if you hold it, in the middle of a cutscene, Graham will just go in whatever direction he's facing. But luckily, controllers have the D-pad as well, so I hold the analog stick in one way, just mash the other direction, the same direction on the D-pad. So how he's forced to go the right way.
Welcome, lad.
He was talking to me. This tired argument is getting on my nerves.
No need to argue about the fact that I am... Uh-oh. Oh. Not
Bees! And that didn't work that time. Never mind. My method is dumb. It was a good try, though. I am slowly remembering the items.
Over here, buddy.
Oh, I forgot. I had to watch this thing flow down the river. Alright. Lock onto a Chaka and then shoot him in the face. That's the goal here. Because he's closer than the tree. I think he's down right, but I never remember where he is. Up out there. He's directly to the right. I have to remember that. Just tap it twice or something.
Pardon me.
Simpleton. Yeah, I think right now we're mostly just getting small time saves or something. Or even if we're getting a time save, we're getting small time saves. The next one will be... The first tip is probably like the bigger one, because apparently you don't need to ask about a Chaka, you just need to talk to him once.
All right.
I forgot. Whoops. I was just about to be like, okay, time to go somewhere else, because I heard bees.
I left the hatchet lodged in the tree because I would not need it
Any
anymore.
Are you sure?
Quite sure. Everyone always asks about that hatchet. It gets a tad annoying.
Huh?
I am getting better at this, though. Maybe a little more practice and I'll be good. There's so much ways that time is just taken from you in the beginning of this run. But it's fine.
Hang on a sec. Graham, right?
Yes. How did you know my name?
Well, you'd be surprised at the information people give out when they're too busy thinking about their own agenda. I also observed that without you, no one could have made it across. Well done, Graham.
Thanks, I guess.
They'll never acknowledge it, you know. Those who use their minds over their biceps are never woven into the tapestries of time.
I want to be woven into the tapestries of time.
An intellectual. To win this competition, you'll need to prove that your talents are more powerful than their strength, agility, and speed. You'll also need a friend.
I could really use a friend.
They call me Manny. Pleased to meet you.
So,
Friend.
what's your favorite color? Do you like popcorn-flavored jelly beans? Because I do. What's your availability for sleepovers? Are we in a secret club?
Green. I prefer pizza flavored. I'm free on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and I would say more of a secret alliance.
Alliance?
This competition will not be easy, and Daventry needs men like us. If we put our heads together, we might have a shot.
What's the plan?
If you win, put
I
a
have no
good
idea what
word
the
in
mic's
for
picking
me
up
with
right
the
now,
king.
by the way.
And if I win, I'll do the same. Soon, we'll both be moving up the ranks in the castle together. We should head inside the theater, though.
Yep, I agree. Let's head in. I prefer to have went in like a minute ago,
Let
but
me
okay.
know how I can help.
Can't help that.
Graham, to the front of the stage, please. Now that we have recovered our list, it is my duty to inform you that you are officially signed in.
Yay.
And I do want to apologize. I am very, very terribly sorry. But we've run out of commemorative tote bags.
That's not a problem. I have no use for tote bags.
I wanted a tote bag.
My mother designed my cape with lots of pockets. Is the next event about to start?
Not so fast, Pocket Boy. The tournament bylaws explicitly state that each contestant must complete every event before continuing on in the competition. Since you were late, you missed the test of chivalry and the welcoming parade.
How
Both
could
designed
you?
as light-hearted warm-ups and getting-to-know-you type exercises. You know, an icebreaker before we start in on the usual death, destruction, and duels of a cutthroat nature.
Yes,
Don't
before
forget
we
about
start
Amendment
everything fun.
70, Article 4.
I was getting to that, thank you. In the
Thank you.
spirit of equal opportunity, the new rules state that you can schedule a make-up chivalry test if
Schedule?
and only if
I
the
always find it
circumstances for
weird.
your absence were
I always find
extenuating.
schedule just sounds
So,
like people
I
are
will
saying,
ask,
I'm gonna
what were
shred.
your extenuating circumstances that made you late for the tournament?
I always confuse it with
I never heard the
schedule.
date was switched.
It just sounds like schedule, which
I'll
is
just
funny
pencil in
to me.
hard of hearing.
Not hard of
Now,
hearing.
go on, mingle with the other contestants. Find out as much as you can about them, and when you're ready for the chivalry test, come and see me.
Acorn.
Hey, thanks for knocking that log over out there. Really, it gave me the opportunity to go on a lovely cruise.
Those nights were annoying me, and I wanted some alone time. Leave me be, little fly. You don't want to wake the bull.
Look, I don't want to be in this conversation any more than you do, but I missed the chivalry test, and I need to make it up. The faster we get this over with, the faster I can leave you alone.
Make it quick.
Then buzz off.
I'm Graham. Graham.
No last names. I don't even want your first name.
And your name?
I'm known throughout the land as Circumference, but I am currently in the process of rebranding myself, starting with my name. You should call me
Acorn.
I'll leave you be.
Go away.
I'm going away. I'm going away.
Hello, my name's Graham. Nice to meet you.
Shaka.
Good chat. I'm gonna get back to the chivalry test.
Oh, hey, Graham. We were just sharing some tips about the tournament. Let me know if you want the rundown about any of our competitors.
What
Acorn.
can you tell me about Acorn?
I can tell you not to mess with those bullhorns in any strength competition. I shouldn't be telling you this, but I heard a rumor that the man keeps a pet squirrel under his belly. What kind of a weirdo does that?
Yeah, what kind of
Imagine
weirdo
what else
does
he's
that?
hiding under there. Neither of us is going to be able to match his strength. If we're going to oust him, we'll need to work together and expose his secrets.
I'm good. Thanks, Manny.
Goodbye!
Actually, this is for later in the run that I want to try it.
What do you want?
I'll see what
I
my
heard what you're hiding.
pace
No, you
is,
didn't,
but
skinny pants.
I'll
did?
see
I heard a rumor that a tiny squirrel pet
if I
lives
can
under your
actually
belly.
set up
What? Who told you
the
that?
horns
I bet it was
ahead of
whispering.
time
He's the worst.
with
His
the
ego is the
dual
one thing I
of
can't stomach.
strength.
And she.
Because if
she's
so,
not
that
my
saves a
pet.
lot of
She's
time.
my friend.
Does your squirrel friend have a name?
I wish Whisper would keep his
Because you
big
can do
mouth
it
shut.
while he's chasing
Her
after
name
you.
is
You can like
Princess
tug him
Madeline
once,
of Avalon.
set up,
She's
and
a
then tug it again
What
when
else is
he's
hidden in that
closer,
belly?
so that
The
how
bones
you
of a fella
can.
boy, if you don't leave me alone.
I think you're hiding something
So
else
you
in
don't
there,
have to wait.
But I'm not sure I want to find out. I'll leave you be.
You need to get lost.
Whisper.
Hey there, I'm Graham.
Charmed, I'm sure.
And
Yes.
your name?
What?
Well, I didn't catch your name.
What?
Is this true? Surely you jest, Greg. What rocks
What
did you crawl out
from?
How do you
Do you
not
not recognize this
well
well-proportioned face?
Well, it's not Greg, it's Graham. And, of course, I know who you are. You're... Whisper.
Correct. Well, Whisper's full name is Sir Walter Harris Ignatius Sally Percival Eduardo Ramon Jr. the Third, hailing from Modesto. But I'm sure a fan like you knew that.
I also want to test this
I
part
don't seem
too,
to have any
but I'm not
portraits on me.
confident with skipping
Well, if you
Whisper's
find one, I'll
dialogue.
sign it, free of charge.
Mostly because
Whisper
there's no way you would know he's the
loves
fastest.
Whisper loves the knighthood. Whisper loves thwarting evil. But most of all, Whisper loves
Whisper.
As do we all. I should be getting back to my chivalry test now.
Don't go! Whisper can do it!
That's a nice thought, but I'm pretty sure those guards would never confuse you for me. I mean, your armor is pretty recognizable.
Whisper's armor is shiny because Whisper loves his own reflection.
Yeah, I get it. Good day, Whisper.
Yes, Graham? You want some dirt on someone?
Give me Whisper.
What can you tell me about Whisper?
Whisper? Huh, his feet might fly by without a sound, but his mouth never will. A shining star in his hometown, he hopes to rebuild his fan base in Daventry. I've heard he'll do anything for the spotlight and can never be outshined. People that arrogant are usually primed for a fall. Don't you think so?
I'm good. Thanks, Manny.
Don't accidentally
Bye-bye.
press X and start the dialogue with Achaka.
Are you ready for the chivalry test?
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is the only
Manny
knight
should be
competing in the
circle, the
tournament
rest will
that
be as if
speaks
you're talking to
multiple
Manny.
languages?
Manny, we're friends, you know. We have kind of an alliance. Next question.
All right, next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
Achaka.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Sir Walter Harris Ignatius
How is it that I
Sally
skipped Achaka's
Percival
dialogue and
Eduardo
I'm still
Ramon Jr.
slower?
III of
What did I do?
I'm sure of it.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Princess Madeline of Avalon.
What did I do?
She sounds quite charming.
Okay, let's see here. Tallying. It looks like you got all the answers correct. Great job, Pockets. Now, we shouldn't keep your new friends waiting, should we? Let's start the show.
Welcome, everybody. You
I don't know
all
what I
here
did,
to win
but
a night position on King Edward's court.
I
But that's
pray
not all.
I can go faster
As
with
you
getting
all
an
know,
eye.
tragically, the king has no heirs. So, this position could very well lead to the crown of Daventry itself. Now, let's officially commence the competition part of the tournament. I do hope you've all made friends, because it's about to get nasty. The time has come to collect your entrance tickets.
Over here! Over
I
here!
got
I got mine
one.
right here!
I'm sorry, I really am, but that is not an entrance ticket. In fact, from up here, it looks like a sweaty piece of cloth.
Ugh.
Probably just a snot rag. Each night hopeful will need to bring back to the theatre, dum-dum-dum-dum, one eye of a hideous beast. And, due to Proclamation 1748.2, it will actually need to be a hideous beast. Not like last year. No adorably cute, fuzzy or tiny creature eyes will be accepted. Thank you.
God damn it,
Nothing
Whisper.
to see here.
There are many hideous eyes to find in Daventry. We urge you to take this opportunity to show us your skills. We want to know what's in your heart, how you think, and how you react in the face of danger. You might not believe all that can be interpreted from one eye, but we will still judge you all the same. Now, everyone, go forth and claim thine eyes.
I think I know what caused me to lose 16 seconds in the end.
Whisper! Whisper can
Every
do
once
it.
in a while, the ooh doesn't come out. Every input is a full step, so it doesn't matter if I mash it or not. Makes me sad, but oh well.
Watch your step, kid.
Oh, thanks.
I know it ain't fancy, but it'll have to work for now. Amaya Blackstone, nice to meet you.
Graham, the pleasure's mine. It's nice to see all these bridges are getting fixed.
All these bridges? No, kid. This contract is over. Daventry can't afford me anymore. They can't even afford oil for the crumbler over there. My own invention, of course.
Oh, what does a crumbler do?
It lifts, it chops, it crumbles.
crumbles.
Most importantly, it brings in the monies, which are desperately needed. Been kind of rough around here lately.
It seems that way. Daventry's been an interesting experience so far. Different from what I read in my travel books. Honestly, I'm starting to wonder if it's for me.
Don't worry, kid. It's not you. This kingdom's been going downhill ever since the Queen died. And now, with the bridges out, no one can get into Daventry. It's really quiet. I hate the silence. I'm a woman of action, if you couldn't tell. Quiet towns don't pay the bills.
I can see that.
Well, I should get going. Perhaps someone's wandered into my shop. If you make it there, come say hi. I'm on the left.
Yep, that does save time. I know that for sure. It's only a couple seconds, but it's still a good amount. Now, if I did this correctly, there should be no wolves right where the town is. And I shouldn't need to go through that, like, 2-minute cutscene.
How precious. The badger wanted to make friends with the squirrels.
Yep, there's nothing. Thank God I don't have to go through that BS.
I walked into town with my last coin. Whatever path I chose to pursue for my eye would need to be cheap.
Hey, Graham. If you like
Yeah,
shop
go
things,
on
you've come
with
to the
your
right place.
big introduction.
We have over 23. Oh, forgive me. Last night was a little rough. I woke up on the floor, my bed nowhere to be found. Can you believe that? What type of yahoo steals a bed while you're sleeping in it? And the most curious part, nothing else is missing. Anyway, take a look around. Let me know if something piques your interest. Now that's bold. You don't even know what you're buying.
And?
No matter. I'll gladly
Listen, my
take your
cape
money
glitched
and
out
give you my
slightly
gardening
just
tool.
to give you this
It's
money.
the only thing you can afford.
Did you do it? Did you spend your only gold coin on the epic weed whacker?
Yes.
I did. The bowl costs a fortune.
Now, Graham, promise me you will only use this for its intended purpose.
I shall be brave in all my hedge trimmings.
Those plants will never see it coming.
Don't bang on the way out. Yep. That's what I like to see. I don't like to see that. Yeah, all the little stuttering is starting to make up for it, but if I can get more consistent times, I'll be happier. Close the door! Almost in the center, but that's fine. Ah!
I was a few steps behind, but I was
A
hopeful
few
the
seconds
pace
behind.
wasn't that well,
But
and
I got faith I
wanted
can make
an
up for it.
eye to impress everyone.
But Grandpa, the dragon lives down there.
I didn't know that yet, Gwendolyn, and pretend you don't either. This story takes place before the one I told you last night. Sometimes a story is best told out of order.
Oh, got it.
Thank God for controller shenanigans. Still have him go down while I'm facing in the semi-right direction.
I was out of my league down there, but I had something to prove.
All this time loss is gonna make me so frustrated later on in the run, and I'm gonna be apologizing profusely at that point. Achaka, get back here.
Hey! Whatever's down here, it's mine!
All I need is an eye.
The dragon!
Ah!
Stalama. Afamata. Afamata. Wata.
Wata.
Afamata. 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 Afamata.
Had to wait. He wasn't gonna do it right away. I don't know why it's taking him like 5 years to do all this. But that's not great. Yeah. And then he goes fast at the end. What the hell, Graham? I mean, I'll always appreciate him going fast. It's like a few frame window.
Wait.
It feels like a few frame window for him to do that.
And another surprise.
And
We didn't share your excitement.
this man has such a great plan, and we just don't understand any of it. Woohoo! Okay. Nice. Don't get caught. Don't get caught! Bastard, get caught. A little wider next time, but it'll be fine. I like how he just got burned to a crisp there and he just did nothing. I know I'm doing well if I can do that. My time may say otherwise, but my confidence through the roof. Through the roof.
I took the long way, he took the astounding way. No matter, that eye would be mine.
Oh, whoops. A little early. Cool, got that. Like that. I can see myself being about a minute behind in total, but I don't see myself losing too much time for it. We'll see what happens. For all I know, Manny can give me an easy win. Damn it!
Stalama!
That takes like a second or two.
Affanada!
I like how they have two spelling of affanadas, one for when Graham says it and one for when Achaka says it.
Affanada!
Because they miss an F somewhere, and I'm sure it does nothing for the translation, but it's still funny to me. Yummy bones. I swear, it's like a dog sometimes. It's just like, yummy bone. Ah. Oh, now we got it. I don't know why I'm not just mashing it when I can.
Buta!
Affanada!
I thought I was there.
Buta!
Stalama.
Ooh. Buta!
Affanada!
Reject it, don't let him shoot.
Buta!
Stalama.
Ooh.
I don't know why I'm yawning. I took a nap earlier. So, don't know what's going on with my body right now. I think it's just confused.
Buta!
Affanada. Yeah, I have to remember, these hitboxes are really big, so... Cool.
Puta!
Off and on.
Yeah. You can still mess it up too, which sucks. Keep that to myself. I say the hitboxes are really big, goes to the smallest hitbox there is, and misses entirely. Hey. We are getting close to where I don't need to do anything. We're getting close to the end of this segment. That's what I meant. Goddamn. What am I saying? Kind of have to do this, otherwise it fights you to do anything else. Yeah, that's me mashing R2 now. So I mash it like this. In theory, it's fast. Not faster. There's no theory that it's faster. It just would make my life easier, especially with like certain pickups along the way. And it doesn't do anything in the overworld, it just... It just only works in, like, minigame environments.
Hey, do you think we could share that dragon eye?
Shweki, Afamata.
My thoughts exactly.
Aww. Brothers in arms. Alright, we're almost done with this segment, so... Honestly, I did about as good as I did before, which is fine. I'm good with that.
Shweki. Puta!
Banana!
Gotta go.
No!
We'll do it when he throws his hat, I think. I don't know. I'll just do it there. 14-9. I think I did it when he threw his hat before, but I don't remember. I could just do it on no. Either way, I'm consistent. I keep splitting that at weird times. I'm never consistent with that one. I always forget where my PB split it at. It was probably right when he threw his hat, and I was just like, wait, shit. I gotta hit it. It doesn't matter what the final time.
I am
there.
done. This is not for me.
Going somewhere?
Yes, I'm going home, where I belong. I was promised wonder and adventure and fantastical floating islands. And what I got was a Daventry that will never live up to what it once was.
Daventry needs you, Graham. I know it's not what you expected, but give it time. We can work through the kinks together. It can be great once again with the right people in charge.
I'm not that person. And you should stop believing in me. It could get you killed.
Fine. Leave. Be a dentist for all I care. I guess Chaka was wrong.
Ooh, dentist.
What?
Nothing. It was nice meeting you, Graham.
Spill it.
Well, Chaka and I were chatting during your chivalry test, and he had some thoughts about you. Didn't you find it odd that Chaka entered this tournament, Graham?
No.
Did he ever tell you why?
He might have. But I only learned 2 words of his language.
A horrendous famine struck Achaka's village, Ichtuwe. He left his suffering family to enter this tournament. He hoped to seek an audience with the king to plead for help. It was a long shot, even for him.
Oh, great. So because of me, a whole village will starve.
Yes.
That makes me feel better.
No. Because of you, a village will be saved. Achaka was impressed by you. He told me he was watching you on your travels to Daventry, and that you seemed like the type of person that could inspire change. More so than those bucket heads, anyways.
Hey, I like some of those bucket heads.
If you're
They're
not going to
friends.
compete for yourself or me, do it for the Ichtuans. They need you. You're their last hope.
For those brave souls that are still with us,
Welcome back.
Now, you may have heard some squawking from a few naysayers in our kingdom concerned with the ethics of the tournament. But proclamations and addendums aside, this is the way we have always done it in Daventry, and this is the way we will continue to do it. Now, Knight Hopefuls, if you would be so kind as to present your eyes.
Never.
Hold still.
Woo! Woo! I guess if I have to. I don't wanna. This ice sucks.
I'd look happier if that was my eye.
I'd look
Look
less
less
happy if that was my face.
Look who's talking.
Yes, look who is talking.
Congratulations, everybody. We officially accept all the eyes presented. I'll see you
Pretty
in the
good.
duels.
Pretty good. Oh, I forgot. There's so many cutscenes in this part.
Oh.
I always forget
Mr.
about all the
Springbottom.
cutscenes. We only got like
What?
30 minutes to actually
You're
collect
surprised
everything.
I'm competing in this stuffed animal tournament? You know what? I will make some stories of my own. I'll pick up where my last book left off. It was called 31 Ways to Slay a Monster. Yarr! Arr! Ya-ya! Hi-ya! Hi-ya! That's what you get, Mr. Springbottom. Hi-ya!
Gwendolyn!
I'm sorry, Grandma.
Oh, I'll take care of it, dear. I came to tell you your grandfather is ready for you. Run along, go have some adventures. Just try to have your next adventure away from my glass vases, please.
Now it's time for my favourite part of the tournament, the
duels.
duels. You will compete against each other in a duel of strength and a duel of speed, with the winners facing off in a championship duel of wits.
The pairings of knights were selected at random, so no complaining. I'm looking at you, Whisper.
Any ties will be settled in sudden death. The winner, of course, will gain the knight position.
The duel of strength will take place at our fantastical and wondrous floating island.
And bring your steed to the tournament theatre for the duel of speed.
Please unveil the tournament board.
No.
I will remain here for any questions.
Good luck!
No one should notice one bell missing.
Since you spawn right on top of it, it's so easy to get. And I think you skip the fade in too, which is really good. Me and my own item route, more just to set up items for later.
I'd always been a straight shooter. Chaka opened my eyes.
Alright, that
Part of
wasn't
me
bad.
wishes you could do something
Well,
dumb and just let
thank
go early, just to fall to your death. It'd be funny. Get some old-fashioned King's Quest in there, because you can die in this game. And those are the ones where I don't mind wasting time on. If I can do this really fast, I think it'd be good for me. I just need to not miss. And I have the aim of a blind man, so... that's gonna blow.
How did you take out all those goblins?
With swiftness or patience, you'll have to wait and see.
Yep. Okay, that was the best I've done so far in that section. I am proud of that.
Help! You're trying to save me, boy! I'm sorry! No! Who will deliver all my oftentimes delicious ingredients? Who will feed and bathe Mr. Fancy Cakes? I have no fix for this!
I searched that a package had flown off the cart that was to be delivered to the hobble pots. It was a snoozy leaf.
Oh well. I still miss the coin every once in a while, but it's okay. Ugh, that slow walk. Wait, I was facing the wrong way! I was holding the wrong way! Whoops, that's my bad. Nothing more than like 2 seconds, but these are adding up now. Let's go get the starberries. Let's see, what's my current inventory? Gold, leaf. Then we'll get the starberries. After we get the starberries, we'll have...
Starberries framed a serene view. Shame about that buzzing beehive, though.
Bees!
Oh! I ruined the bees' day. That lovely meal. I tucked the berries away for later, though I was craving a cliffside snack.
Alright. Graham, go down, please. Doesn't matter which side of this I trip, as long as I trip one
What a
side.
peculiar trap.
Right, sugar shrooms. Back to... Yeah, I think all my time loss is going to be either Manny or the fact that I keep hitting the wall. I said one thing about the wall earlier, and now it's biting me in the butt.
Graham, a little squirrel told me the news. I'm deeply sorry you lost a friend. This horrible tournament spawns a vicious cycle of violence every year. When will Daventry recognize that slaying ferocious beasts shows no heart? An innocent creature lost his eye, and a good man lost his life. But what do I know? I'm just a humble baker.
Yeah, get back to work, humble
Let me
baker.
know if there's anything I can do in
Daventry
your time of
needs
need.
men.
Perhaps
Like me and
Grandma's
Manny.
sugar shroom pie can ease the pain a little. Oh, but where are my manners? Hello, I'm Wenty. Forgive me and this shop, as we are lacking our usual favorites. With all the bridges out and my supplier missing, I can't keep all my delicious treats stocked. I'm even sold out of our daily big round crusty loaf. Some lad bought it while I was at the parade.
No boy.
Well, have a look around. I'm here to answer any questions. Wow, these sugar shrooms look amazing. Just the right amount of shroomy and not too sugary. Now, if you can find me the starberries, she's all yours for the discounted rate of 1 shiny gold
coin.
These starberries are perfectly ripe.
Back 2 more.
Just squishy enough, and with a faint scent of musky cabbage. Now, if you pass me 1 shiny gold coin, Grandma's giant star shroom pie is all yours. You want that?
Yeah, that's what I
giant
thought.
pie?
I'm like,
the
as far
only
as I
thing I
know,
can
it
sell ya
should
for
highlight the
1
one
gold
that you were
coin.
previously on before hitting
Thanks
it.
for the patronage. Share this pie with a friend or 2, or 3. And good luck in the tournament.
And now I should be on Snoozing Leaf, so it'll be right 2. Forward 2, not back 2. Alright. Got another tip from the world record holder coming up. If I can stop hitting the wall. Hey. There are multiple things I know I can do. Let's do this one first. Actually, 2 tips. Yep. That saves a bit of time, like a few seconds, but like, it's still good. What happened? I died like twice! That's funny. Where am I? What happened? I'm not there! I'm not there! Where's Grant? Wait, can I move?
Right now.
He's he just came out of the ground.
Return to you bundles of royal food. You see, I'm training to be a knight. If you release me,
Oh,
I'll
God,
make sure the
it
king
takes, like,
rewards you for your troubles.
5 years to say
Scrawny
something.
to a knight. A long neck and a silly feather like that? Are you sure you aren't a goose?
Yes, I am quite sure I am not a goose.
That's exactly what a goose would say. Lucky for you, Ulfie hates the taste of goose. The feathers are bad for digestion. Now, where do you want from Ulfie, Goosey?
Happy trails.
It would just be easier if I went back too. I miscounted. I thought it was going to go to the snoozing leaf. It went to the bell. That was another tip.
Thanks for the
From
momentary
Korzic.
lapse in
Thank you.
conversation. Ulfie was
Questionably
unquestionably
hangry.
Now that I am refurbished, I'll allow you
I still
to
don't know
cross.
what was up with that
Though a
glitch where I
quick-witted
felt my
peacock
death
already got to
when I
that
fell
snarling
twice.
Snorlax.
It was funny
I
though.
almost forgot. Goosey, for your act of kindness, Ulfie would like you to have this.
Thank you.
Whenever you need me, just
give it a blow. I'll be needing you a couple times, don't mind me.
Step lively. Ulfie needs to get back to the guild meeting. It's almost croissant time.
Croissant time?
I'm getting tired of opening that door for him.
Maybe I could beat someone to the meeting and hear the password.
Nice.
That
seems like a waste of
God, that's my fault. That's me not remembering what's in my inventory. It should just stay on him.
Step lively. Ulfie needs to get
What,
back to the
back
guild
one?
meeting. It's almost croissant time.
Because my most recent one is gold coin.
That doesn't look sleepy to me,
Nope.
Grandpa.
It just seems to go back one.
Ew, gross.
It may be on snoozing leaf now. It was on snoozing leaf. Which is why I'm just like, God damn it.
Do the squirrels remember that?
The squirrels will most certainly remember that.
Alright, let's go bother Chester. I should be like one away from Pumpkin.
You aren't the delivery boy, are you? That merchant is usually so prompt with our rare, miraculous, and oftentimes delicious ingredients.
Actually,
Feathers, Chester.
I got a new way of
This boy's
doing
no
this.
courier. This is Graham, the one I was telling you about.
It'll add time to Belly Day, but it will
the brave.
save time
fortune
with
tellers or
me
something?
but
No,
fiddling with
just
something
very
later.
old and very judgmental people.
It's true, we're judges.
This is my judging phase.
Ariel and I don't read fortunes anymore.
Yep. There was no future in it.
Well, we've shifted our core business to potions, curiosities, and the occasional practical joke. We gladly share our wisdom for free, but everything else starts at one shiny gold coin.
Take a look around, boy. Let us know if you like anything you see.
Now, give us one shiny gold coin and the
I had to
beautiful
make sure
blue
everything
flame
was the
lantern
way I
will
thought it
be
was. It
all
was.
yours.
Thanks, dearie. And here's your lovely pumpkin lantern with a glowing blue flame candle.
Thank you for the blue lantern. Back to Ulfie I go. It's me sabotaging myself. Have to remember on my way back, pick up Whisper's portrait. I don't want it the same thing happening twice. Oh, it was just on the blue flame. Oh, I think I understand what makes it go. I think, but I'm not certain. Need that for later.
If I could find a fast way down there, I would be able to hear the password.
Where do you keep going, Alfie?
Alfie has very important business to attend to. Have the croissants arrived yet?
I already told you. I forgot the croissant, okay? Can we please move on from the croissant?
Guys, I feel like we're talking in circles here.
You'd think with his giant head, there'd be a brain bigger than a macaroon. Alfie, you're so easily tricked into sitting down. You should stand up for our rights. Well, easy.
But Alfie likes sitting down.
There you go.
Relieve pressure up my back.
At this point, I'm using the D-pad and the joystick to force corrections in my movement.
And get over this. What's a compromise we can all live with?
Oh, there is no compromise. Those tiny ingrates go around stomping on the shoulders of giants with no thought as to who is underneath them. They climbed the ladder of success and forgot who got them across their troubled waters. What's in it for us? We will show them all what happens when you cross the wrong bridge.
I still find that funny. If you stick it up right, he will look like he is saddened about we will show them all what happens when you cross the wrong bridge.
If Daventry wants us...
Okay. That was me forgetting what I used last. Oh yeah.
Hurry up, Goosey. Alfie has to get back to the guild meeting.
I'm starting to question his commitment to our guild.
I'm sure he'll be back any second.
I have to be careful with that. That thing has glitched up on me like 5 times now.
He is a weak link.
So I can't,
Where does he keep disappearing to?
I can't do what I've been doing, which is just mash it. I have to stop in front of it and then let him walk up to it.
And the password.
Trust me.
Très bien.
The longest part of the section.
Sorry I had to run again. Alfie ate a star shroom pie for afternoon snack.
You may now perform the secret knock. Then... And... Next. Now, tell us the password.
Trust me?
That is correct. Hold on.
Hold on.
Hey, you. You don't look like a troll. You look like a scab. And I love the taste of scabs. Delicious.
He's no scab. He's a goose. And Alfie's friend. Let him in, Pilar. He might have our snacks.
Any friend of Alfie's is usually make-believe.
Okay. I couldn't, I didn't memorize which one it was. I was actually about to hit the wrong one. Because I'm 100% sure if you say you're imaginary, you mess up.
I know
and
that
you get the door
often
closed on you.
Bridge trolls from different regions can sometimes be at war, and I'm just here passing through.
Friend or not, you must prove you are indeed a troll. Why don't you join me in the secret dance of the Bridge Troll Guild?
Not the
we'll find out.
dance. Some of this will come through when I get done with it. Ooh. Hey. Ah. Hey. Ooh.
Yeah. Can't stop. All right.
Well, there you have it, Pilar. He sure does seem like a troll to me. Mr. Bridge Goose representing Ludor, on
Bridge
behalf
Goose.
of myself and the Grand Counselor of the Daventry Bridge Troll Guild, I would like to welcome you to our chapter meeting. It'll be wonderful to have an outsider's opinion on our strike.
As long as he sides with me, it will be wonderful. Since I am sick of supporting the people of Daventry, I have collected all of the troll horn mouthpieces. They cannot be used anymore.
Golly, gosh, Pilar, that seems a bit extreme.
Not
A
extreme
little bit
enough.
extreme.
We need to destroy these horns once and for all. We need to make a statement. We are not at their beck and call. Daventry has burned their bridges with us, and I will set fire to all these horns.
Where are your horns, Pilar?
Mine are already up on the hill where I will take all of these. Everyone will be able to see them burn. You, newcomer, throw in
What are
whatever
we
is
on?
used to
Alfie's
summon you.
horn, which is
You
right
are a
next
part
to
of
the lantern, so...
How cute.
I should have just gone
A
back to.
little bridge bell for a little goose.
Okay, well, according to the agenda, the next line item we need to discuss is our negotiation tactics. What is our strategy for getting those guards to stop stomping around on our backs?
Oh! They should cross barefoot without their sharp heels.
I think we should feast on their legs and force them to crawl over our backs.
Okay, now, both interesting perspectives, I hear you, but we gotta find a way for us all to be successful. What do you think, Bridge Goose?
I think I'm with Alfie on this one.
Thanks. Good thinking, friend.
Point taken. Moving on.
Switching topics.
Alfie, it's your turn to bring the snacks next week. Do we want sweet or salty?
Alfie loves the taste of sweet.
Alfie,
I
you are an
think I may
unrefined
lose
swine.
1 minute
Savory
on leg day,
is the
but I
only
don't know
snack
for sure.
accepted by my palate.
You both bring up good points, but we have to come together on this. What do you think, Bridge Goose?
I have a little sweet tooth myself.
Sweetie cakes. A happy tum-tum makes a happy friend.
Okay, continuing forward. We need to decide on our team jackets. The tailor cannot wait any longer for our final decision.
Alfie is a fan of the majestic unicorn and butterfly logo with the slogan, "Building bridges to the future."
No. Our jacket needs to be exciting. We should go with something epic, something that will burn into their minds. We should go with trolls eating humans, with the slogan, "Feed the trolls."
Okay, those are both great points, but we really need to find a side to align on and work together.
Yeah.
What do you think, Bridge Goose?
I'm gonna go with Alfie on this. I love butterflies and unicorns.
A bridge to friendship is the best way to solve this.
Next item, negotiation tactics. Getting guards to step softly across our backs.
Make them
No
walk
way.
barefoot.
Eat their legs and force them to crawl across.
Guys, I feel like we're talking in circles here.
That's it. Waddles is right. We're repeating ourselves. I'm taking my horn and leaving until you sort this out.
Whoops. Missed
Okay,
Wallace's
then,
horn.
really? Well, then this meeting should be adjourned anyway.
I had tricked them.
Aha!
Bell was of little use to me, but Waddle's horn was sure to blow open
New paths. Okay. I should be good for Whisper's trial. So I can probably just walk over and not walk over to Whisper, but I can walk over to Actually, yeah, I could probably just walk over to Whisper. Collect his portrait before you go.
What?
cool. Not messing that up again. That's the last thing I need to mess up. Since the only thing I really need to worry about is the placement for the horns for the Duel of Strength, I should be fine with collecting the color potion early before Acorn, and then I'll beat Acorn and I can just use the color potion on... In theory this works. In practice it may not, because that adds another inventory slot. It's gonna be right after Pilar anyway, so Pilar's Horn won't be bad. Like, Pilar's Horn is the first one you need to use anyway, so after Pilar's Horn you can just set up. If I remember correctly, he said you can skip the coin. The coin.
Triumph? How'd you get up there?
I don't know if I'm ahead or behind right now. I want to say I'm ahead, but who knows?
That job was no match for the Crumbler. Easy money.
Triumph! Hey, buddy! Was the steak good at least? So, I know you just fell out of a tree and all, but there's this duel of speed, and I kinda sorta...
Get on.
Couldn't have said it better myself. We're off!
Oh yeah!
I can't say this is the most peculiar thing I've seen today.
Don't mind us.
Yeah, just getting a bit of exercise, really.
It's leg day.
My name is Larry. This is Kyle.
Graham. We know.
You know.
We've been watching you.
We think you show potential.
You got our support.
Well, thanks.
You're welcome. We've got your back.
If you ever need us, just holler. Like this. Hey!
Good luck in the duels.
Thank you. Now it's time for the Duel of Speed. We got about 5 minutes.
Speed. The only thing racing was my mind. How was I going to get out of this one?
Eat my cape!
The camera angle changes messes with my depth perception, but in the middle case, that's the only time where I think it helps. But it also doesn't help that I suck at depth perception anyway.
Branches!
Way to go, Graham!
Victory is mine! Take that, Gideon!
Gideon? Oh, okay. I was just like, what is he using to control Triumph?
Whisper runs from danger! My armor is too beautiful for smudges.
Branches!
Watch your head, Jermaine! Jerry, I can't see! Watch the main!
Watch the main!
Go left!
Left!
Move right!
Got it!
Go right!
Gotcha!
Left!
Gotcha!
Go left!
Got it!
Actually, I think I'm ahead.
Kyle! Larry! Stress!
Distress!
Got you covered, Graham! Hop, 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 and hop! And hop! And hop! We need to show him up!
Standing on your hands is the big one first.
Hey, Whisper!
What type of stunt are you trying to pull?
I bet you couldn't win this race standing on your hands.
Honestly, standing on your hands and backwards would be the two big ones.
Whisper can do it.
Because if you do that, it doesn't do like the zoom in, which is literally a second or two.
Win this race.
But that's just me thinking about it.
Whisper can do it.
Addendum 2, Section 5 states another lap.
Hop, 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 and hop, and hop, and hop.
Standing on his hands, which is square.
Whisper! Bet you can't win this race standing on your hands.
Whisper can do it. Whisper regrets
His past decisions.
Nice one, Graham!
Told you not to skip leg day.
He said it.
Whisper! Bet you can't win this race backwards.
Whisper can do it.
I was about to mess up again. I was too busy looking at him.
We can so do this, Graham!
Look back at your own reflection.
Whisper! Bet you can't win this race and share your legends with those guards.
Whisper can do it. At last, the ivory monster unveiled itself.
What?
Hey,
Whisper can do it. Getting ready to split soon.
Come back, Whisper. I was so interested
in your story.
I know, right? Graham.
Nice
What are you talking to Graham? We knew
Way
you
to
could
go,
do it.
Graham!
Yeah, okay. That saved me like a full minute. Let's just give him the portrait. There we are.
An autograph, you say? You're
still Whisper's fan?
You want to
Immortalize me on your nightstand?
Well, I'm not one to disappoint the fans.
I am shocked by how much that time that
You're my
saved.
fan.
And I'm happy about it, so. Graham. Right?
Right? Always seek.
Square is the same one
Adventure.
for Whisper and Acorn. Square.
Signed, Whisper. Thanks, friend. I needed that. Hello, Graham.
Hey, Whisper. Do you think you could help me catch a frog?
Whisper can do it. These evil dragon hoppers are no match for Whisper. Anything for a friend.
But yeah, I am very happy by this. Let's get Waddles' horn. I have no idea why I went all the way back there, but okay.
Waddles!
How you doing, buddy? Snoozing leaf time, and this is gonna take me a bit to get to. I'll pick up the color change potion now because the two big ones.
This fire is not easy to ignite.
There.
Work your magic.
Leaf? That was funny though. Me just falling through the floor twice and then just popping back up when he needed to.
You will not try to eat me.
I now had the complete set.
The only reason why I would want to leave it till later is because I'm in the town later anyway. But the color change potion's position doesn't matter, and I'd much rather get rid of that sooner rather than later. Did I hit something? Oh, wait, hold on. I just noticed we never got stuck on Ulfi today, which makes me happy. Hey. I'm just hoping that Manny decides to throw me a bone and not kill me. And not, like, ruin my day.
Oh, Hammer, you make such wonderful things.
Because if Manny decides to screw me over, that's a different story.
Yes, yes, yes! Give it here, boy.
Still need something.
Like a lick of a toad.
Oh, well, a promise is a promise. Here is your sample, boy. Got anything that needs a color changing? You know, something that needs to stand out from the rest?
Use it wisely, dear. There's only one dose in there.
Oh, Hammer, you make such wonderful things.
Don't need to be here anymore. Oh, I didn't get caught this time. Manny is the big thing I'm worried about, because with Manny, I most likely will not... He's the biggest wild card in this. And because of that, it makes life a lot harder. Well, makes this run a lot harder. Because even though I got minus a minute and 6 seconds, Manny can just throw away all my time save.
Get over here.
Here.
Ulfi is here to help.
Actually, even then, doesn't matter. It's legit 2-2.
I was just enjoying the most lovely glass of cheese. But no, this is much more important.
Yes, it is. I'm just gonna set that up now.
Hello there. Are you ready to begin?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Let's do this.
All right. Let the duel of strength commence.
Yeah! Woo! Woo!
I'm glad we can settle this like gentlemen.
Now knock me off.
It's over. Alley-oop. One step closer to Squirrel Nation.
He's cheating with that nasty trowel. Good thing.
You can use it here, which means I can set up walls early.
Everything the light touches will be yours. The view of victory.
Yeah, it does waste a little bit of time, but like setting it up so I don't have to worry about it is so good.
Easy, easy. No one needs to see where this.
Yeah, okay. So you do this.
Careful, careful. Don't get it tangled. Are you pulling my string?
Cool. We set up waddles. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, so this saves time, actually, because you have to wait for him to get to the tripping point anyway. So you just set up waddles in the while you're after the first pull, because he's just going to recover anyway. You have to wait for his recovery time. And then you pull him again. And it seems to be the perfect timing, too. So this is really good, actually. This is great.
Our secret is safe. It's not a complete lie. I did trap a Wetzel Wolf in it.
Boo!
You foiled him again, Graham.
Not again.
And then this
You
way.
really won't like where this rope leads. You will never beat me in a tug of war. Ouch. Ouch.
This actually works very well, and I don't need to do it right before Pilar then. So, I am so glad that they let this happen.
Careful, little bean. Some threads aren't meant to be unraveled. You're never gonna get strong if you keep skipping belly day. Ooh, I'm gonna need a warm bath later.
He's a cheater! But not according to Addendum 4934.
Way to go, Graham!
This
There's a
way.
reason why I keep my secret roped up.
This way.
Oh, this is gonna get dark. I might have stumbled, but this acorn stays planted.
Nope. I'm setting it up for when we get the next item, because then it'll just be one over. I just need to figure out which side I'm on. Now is the time for the laughing and the ridicule.
Oh,
brother. But yeah, that saves a lot of time actually.
No, 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 stop! You're making it worse!
Eek. But yeah, this actually saves a lot of time. I didn't expect the Manny thing to come into place here. I have to wait for it to get up anyway.
I'm stuck to my hand!
Worthy.
Yeah, bravest eye of all.
Not alive! Chew this off me!
Hold still!
As much sorry, I'm not sorry! I had no idea what this was!
It's crumbling time!
I think it's crumbling time. Yeah, we're almost done with this split. And like, that was a lot of time saved where I didn't have to think about, oh, how much over it is. I was given plenty of time during the duel, so I'm actually excited about this. Because this time save works with, I just tested it out too. I just need to clean up the splits now, and I may be able, and Manny.
I knew you had it in you.
Manny's the big wild card still. God damn it, Manny.
I had bested that giant and revealed his weakness. I was one step closer to the knighthood, but I didn't feel that great about it.
Hello! Down here! We could all use a lift, you know!
It'll probably only save me like a minute, but still.
Yes! Right this way! No, Alfie, stop!
Not, I mean, a minute in
I've had it
total,
with their orders.
including all the other
time is
ones.
now. Let's show these ingrate what happens when you cross the wrong bridge. How does it feel to be stepped on?
Run!
Come back here, you pointy roots!
No! Oh, Pilar, stop! This is going to cause a boatload
What
of
about necessary paperwork?
Wait for Alfie, guys!
Let's see my alliance with Manny.
There we go.
He easily bested Acorn in the duel of speed and defeated Whisper in the duel of strength. I headed to the theater to square off against my friend.
I only need to get the bitters, the bitter root. I am still flabbergasted, but I'm happy. I just hope I can save even more time. Don't go underneath.
Oh, my sock.
Yeah.
I thought it was
I wanted to
ruined.
make sure, but it looks like what I
wanted to
did
sincerely
worked.
apologize for what happened back there. Things got a little out of hand and weird.
I shouldn't have exploded. People always see me as the big guy. But my dream is to open a craft store.
Aww.
I'm just here to please my parents.
Your crafts are lovely. Really stunning, actually.
No one's ever complimented me on my work before. Well, except the squirrels. Thanks, Graham. That means a lot.
Oh, my pleasure. Let me know if you ever want to sell them. I might be able to rustle up one shiny gold coin.
Well, this is silly. They're just socks. Here, take them. They might run a little big on you, but you could always wear them over your shoes.
Like slippers.
Wow, thanks.
My pleasure. Hey, Graham.
That's me messing up, but it also tells me where I am in my inventory.
No problem, little buddy. There might be a surprise for you under there.
I did not hit that. I was not hitting that, by the way. He just did that on his own.
It certainly wasn't the kingdom you know today, but I've never shied away from a creative project.
There's a couple things I want to test, like that bug where I fell down and it had me fall twice. I'm just like, huh. I'm curious what happens when you're underneath the floor. Don't press anything yet. Don't want to look at this tree.
Hey, Chester, Muriel. All this work, my blisters.
Ah, just what I needed to finish my walnut strudel. Here is your free sample.
So I think the most important thing to take away from this run is that going into your inventory does not stop time.
I hope you find this
It actually,
Princess Madeline of Avalon.
Since it doesn't stop time, you can do it while doing other things are going on.
Is at an all-time high, and we need to come to an agreement soon.
Your bridge. Ooh, for me? Oh, they feel as though I am.
And this actually sets up my item route much better. It involves another trip to town, which is slightly time lost, but since
it does look soft and cuddly,
I like my item thing more.
That's not a
But that's just me.
I could create an addendum for that. We could still sharpen our boots and march.
I'll
as
do a
we
few
wish,
runs of
but
it
these
this
socks
way,
would
just to
protect you.
see if it's
Geez,
faster or
that
not.
would just be the best. A real compromise that we could all live with.
Yes.
I think that's exactly what you should do.
Thanks, Graham. The guild will never forget this. See you at the next meeting.
The new socks softened the guards' souls. It was definitely a step in the right direction.
I'm warming up to these.
I'm just glad the trolls never had to suffer the agony of defeat.
Okay. The end is basically a flat 5 minutes. I can't do much about that, if anything.
Welcome, friend, to
The only thing I can do is not lose.
Well,
But
the take-home version. Budget
I
cuts are
pray that
something.
Manny doesn't
But,
screw me over.
around,
If he
take it
screws
all
me
in,
over, I'm a
and
bit
know
screwed.
We've already won. Our allegiance guarantees us both a spot on King Edward's court.
How exactly is this going to work?
Before we get to the rules, I offer a toast and an opportunity. You see, while this game might stretch the imagination, for some I find it rather simple and in need of an additional mental challenge. Guards, the raisin juice, please. This is my favorite game. Well, it's been a long time since I last played it. Are you familiar with hypnotic powder?
Yes.
One sip of this, and you'll have to do everything I say. And, of course, vice versa.
Unfortunately, he does his
Here
explanation
comes the powder.
every time, so it's like,
Card number
whatever.
2, if you would. I'll take this one.
Thank you. Whoa, I feel a little funny.
Looks like you got the winner.
Why is
And now,
everything so
we play.
slow?
So, the
let's set it
goal
up.
of the duel of
Oh, it's right here.
is to hit your opponent's pawn
Whoops.
with an arrow by moving these pieces around the board.
If I remember
Your
correctly, the
pawn
first
will
one's
fire
right
an
here.
arrow after you move. I'll go first. After I move the shield, watch how the arrow bounces off the shields and around the board.
I think we're almost breaking even here.
Now it's your turn, Graham. Not to sound like a royal guard, but as an additional rule, you can't move a shield your opponent moved on his previous turn. Will you please move the lower left shield to your left? I'm so happy we'll be
I think the
working
next
in
one's
the
like
castle
right here.
together, Graham. And if I ever become
Because
king, you'll make an
movement
excellent advisor. I'll move the shield.
is
And they'll all have to accept it's what's on the inside that counts. Addendum. You can move and rotate your pawn to change the direction you shoot. Will you please rotate your pawn clockwise?
yeah. Okay, I was right.
Your arrow will always fire in the direction you're facing. I do hope you realize all the planning I did to get us here.
The quickest one would probably be move my pawn, because I don't have to stretch that far and it goes forward. It doesn't need anything else.
Well, looks like the hypnosis powder is wearing off. Make any move you want. Not that it matters.
I could just face it up again.
Looks like
Just
my
go. Boop,
intelligence
boop.
has reigned supreme.
Yeah, that can work. Color change potion, guaranteed. Alright, this is gonna suck.
Guards, I've won. Please review the winning board.
We have to do something.
Graham is about to lose. Thanks, Larry. I like to assume whenever you lose, these two guards just take turns messing up the board.
You all know I won.
Apologies, sir, but Decree 3214 specifically states that all duel victories must be witnessed and verbally notarized by a royal guard, such that it can be recorded for posterity in our tournament record.
Unfortunately, the board was compromised before a final notary could be given.
Therefore, this victory is nullified, and another game must be played.
We really are sorry, and assure you will be able to achieve victory once again.
You are the most ridiculous guards
I love
I've
these
ever
guards.
encountered. No matter, merely a delay in my ascent to knighthood. I'm ready to beat you again whenever you're ready.
I'll be ready whenever. Just give me 1 minute.
Back so soon?
Raisin juice. Don't mash it, just figure out where it is.
Hypnotic powder.
I thought he was gonna place it in the actual one. I was about to be like, what the hell? No. Why would you do this?
And now,
Oh.
you choose.
Easy. Just choose mine.
I'll take this one.
You see, I replaced mine with milk. Brown milk.
Oh, excellent choice. And that was the last of my hypnotic powder. And now, we play.
Can you select my pawn, please? I would like to. What are you up to?
I wish I had other powders to make this game more interesting.
I've seen enough magic powders for one day.
What the hell are you doing? Oh, you mother trucker. Well, that way's out. I'll gladly go that way. I gotta start using the D-pad more. It's fine-tuned compared to usual.
Can you believe what that brute was hiding in his belly? What a disappointment.
I actually liked his art. I'm not proud of embarrassing him.
Graham, that dope will never accept us. He should keep to the knitting.
As long as he doesn't turn his pawn, we're good. Oh, he turned his pawn. Hey. Good news is that I still have multiple ways to win.
Whisper though, eh? Finally,
Bad news is that we have to go through the long dialogues for it.
Once you get to know him.
Are you getting soft on me, Graham?
No.
Do you have any other secret alliances I should know about?
Alright, what are you gonna do? Move forward one? Oh no, you're doing that. I see. Okay, we'll do this then. Howdy, Manny. He is literally just trying to counter my shit. What did you do? Oh. I was about to be so scared. Okay. What am I doing? We'll do this then. It'll force another long dialogue out of him, but it also means I win next turn.
Did you think I wouldn't notice that?
I was kind of hoping you would, actually. This way? Because you can't kill me this way right now. No matter what, you can't kill me this way.
I won't fall for that.
He knows. He's just like, crap. Oh, if that was slightly different. Ever so slightly different. Okay, what do I do? Could always just move over. Force pressure. Because he can't move over to get me. This... And Manny's eating up so much time, and I'm so mad by it.
Are you really sure you can handle a win?
That's what I
Graham?
thought. He lost.
Might be better if I got to the castle first.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He lost. Yep. Cool. Got it. 40-second time loss because Manny decided to be an asshole.
I did it! I did it! Guards, I am ready for decree.
I literally lost a minute because of Manny. I knew he was gonna screw me over.
We knew you could do it. You're out of the alliance. I can't lose to you. How about another challenge? We only got to square off in a duel of wits. A well-rounded gentleman would win in a
duel of strength as well.
Graham, take this.
Here.
Let's go. Last input. Oh, thank God. Okay. We still actually make up time. I think I'm only gonna beat PB by like about 34 seconds. Maybe a little less, maybe like 30. But that should be last input. I'm actually really excited by this because if I clean up a lot of things, I can actually do much better.
Sometimes the intelligent falter. And I think now is my chance. And now is my time.
Come on, Graham. One more duel for a chaka. Do it for the village of starving Pitch-3-ins.
Oh, you said his village was home to the Itch-2-ins. What exactly is your plan here? Because I'm starting to...
Speed!
Duel of speed!
No, Graham, he's not worth it.
With the bridge strike resolved, supplies could be delivered to the shops again. business started to pick up. The Wetzel wolves stopped harassing the town and migrated north.
Whee!
Even the guards marched with a little more caution in their step.
Thumbs up for those guards.
All things considered, it was a pretty good first day in Daventry.
That was amazing. I mean, you faced a dragon, you made weird new friends, you battled for wits. I just don't get it.
Get what?
With your busy schedule, how did you ever find time for a night job?
Huh? Was that... Did you just make your first pun?
I think I did. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
They grow up so fast.
Yep, they do.
The tournament! It's about to start!
Well,
oh boy!
You best get out there, young lady. Good luck. And remember what I told you. Take on the duel with deftness.
Deftness.
You've always guided me straight. Are you gonna watch?
Of course, of course. I'll be down momentarily.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think I'm saving a minute. I think I'm only saving a few seconds. Food.
Hope you practiced, Gwendolyn.
No. Just listen to stories.
Oh, I don't need to prepare for it yet.
You learned all that.
Come on, fart, lose already.
Fantastically fiery tale.
We only have 1 minute left to save time.
Perhaps his ridiculous ramblings have a
1
point.
minute, come on.
Children! Come along, quickly! It's your grandfather!
Come on, come on, come on. Fart always runs weird. I never get his his farts. I never get his farts. Wait, I think I saved more than a minute. More than 30 seconds. How? No, it's about 47. New PB. I think that's just me splitting now. I literally split on the frame. So, like, new PB. I am happy about this. I just gotta clean up a few things. And it's done.